I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I could hurt someone, or they could hurt me.
How many iterations of the Justice League have we witnessed over the years? Here's a hint. A lot. DC never fails to reimagine its beloved characters, like in the film DC League of Super-Pets. But how does this film take on our favorite characters compared to the Justice League films?
You know what they say about dogs, don't you?
Never feed us chocolate.
We love unconditionally.
Number 1. Super Pets are not the main event. The most obvious difference between the two films is that in the Justice League universe there are no pets.
Of course.
Superman and Batman and the rest of the gang are on their own. Not that they're exactly lacking, of course. But League of Super-Pets introduces a new dynamic into the DC universe. In fact, this is one of the first times that the DC Super-Pets comics are being brought into mainstream media, except for a brief animated series called Krypto the Super-Dog that premiered back in 2005. Number 2. Took reference from a different Batman. When a new DC movie is about to be released and you know Batman is supposed to be in it, what do you get excited about? The Batmobile, right? The Batmobile has grown to become a character in itself, and something DC fans look forward to with each release. And although League of Super-Pets is animated, Bruce Wayne still has his Batmobile. It's just different looking than the ones we see in the Justice League. In that live-action franchise, we get a Batmobile that almost resembles an army tank, covered completely in armor. But in League of Super-Pets, we get a more sleek-looking Batmobile, one made for looks over battle. It more closely resembles Tim Burton's 1989 Batmobile instead.
Get the car.
Number 3. A different hairstyle and suit. Cyborg's animated version looks quite different than Ray Fisher's Cyborg we saw in Justice League. They're both wearing a lot of regalia, including their telling one-sided head and eyepiece, hence the name. However, if you look at their hair, you'll spot the first difference. In Super Pets, Cyborg is sporting an afro, but in Justice League, his hair is shaved in a short style. What was the reason for the difference in the animated version? There isn't one that's been made public yet. There's also a difference in their suits. Justice League Cyborg wears a hefty silver suit, but in the animated version it's gold, and is host to a lot less metal. Number 4. The colors are different. If you blink, you'd probably miss the difference between Super Pets Superman and Henry Cavill's Justice League version. The animated hero has everything: the inhuman muscular bod, hair that drapes in the perfect curl, and the super suit. But if you zoom your attention into the suit, you'll notice the iconic Superman symbol looks a little different. In the Justice League, the iconic S is red with a yellow background, but in League of Super Pets, the symbol is just 2 different shades of red. If you look at his cape as well, you'll see that the symbol is on the back of the Super Pets version, but not on the Justice League costume. Number 5. We've already discussed about how there are no pets in the Justice League universe, but Super Pets went a step further and created brand new pet characters that weren't even featured in the original comics. First, we have PB, who gains her power to grow as tall as a building and who eventually is suited to be Wonder Woman's sidekick.
Porcine creature, follow my lead.
Then we have Lulu, the main villain of the film, who also happens to be a guinea pig that was tested on in a lab. Number 6. A lot less evil. Not just in terms of villains, but plot-wise, DC League of Super-Pets is all new. There's no storyline stealing here, at least not from the Justice League. In Justice League, we had the great big bads of Steppenwolf and Darkseid. But like we mentioned before, the main villain in this animated movie is a guinea pig named Lulu, who wears kryptonite around her neck and a cape that looks a lot like the one Doctor Strange wears in the Marvel Universe.
Stop.
Number 7. No seriousness involved. DC League of Super-Pets does not take itself seriously.
Maybe I should let him sleep.
There are no intensely dark themes or brooding from the heroes like in the Justice League. And if there was brooding from Batman, of course, Super Pets would probably just make fun of it.
What the heck?
In other words, while yes, there is a lot at stake, it's ultimately a comedy made for a family-friendly audience. The stars of the film are Kevin Hart and The Rock, after all. How could it not be a comedy? Number 8. They mention Marvel. When you watch the Justice League, you don't really associate it happening in the same universe as we're living. There's a mystic quality to it all, and pop culture really isn't at the forefront of the storyline. Whereas in League of Super-Pets, we literally have Superman making an Iron Man joke, confirming that in some capacity, DC and Marvel are coexisting in this universe.
They should call me Iron Man. No.
Whether that's that there are other superheroes like Iron Man who exist in the Super Pets world, or Marvel is just a franchise like in our reality. How meta. Number 9. Less armor. Gal Gadot is the definition of a warrior princess in her role in the Justice League. From her origins in Themyscira to her battle regalia she wears to fight, she's a true hero. But in DC League of Super Pets, we get a different version of Princess Diana.
So you want the truth? The boots are a bit much.
While she's still iconic, her suit seems to draw inspiration more from the original comics than the Justice League. There's less armor and it's more of a bodysuit than anything else. Number 10. They're a bit pointy. Next up, Batman. While yes, League of Super Pets didn't forget to make him broody,
I am the Batman.
this animated version of him really seems to utilize his sense of hearing. What we mean is the ears on his Batman headpiece are very long and pointy. They bear a resemblance to Batman's original costume in the comics. In the Justice League, they're smaller, less noticeable, and in other words, are not the main event of the costume. Number 11. Not as much armor. Who needs protection when you have superpowers, right? That seems to be the route animators went when designing the suits for the League of Super Pets heroes, especially when it comes to Flash. In the Justice League, Ezra Miller's Flash wears a supersuit that's condensed with padding and what we're going to assume is extra protection.
Okay, but if I win, I get to tell everyone.
But in League of Super Pets, he's wearing nothing but spandex. Wouldn't an armor-clad suit be a little constrictive when running? Number 12. Where is Jessica Cruz? In DC League of Super Pets, we get Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern, sporting her green-colored hair that has never been seen in any other iteration. But in the Justice League movies, she doesn't even exist. In fact, at one point Green Lantern was going to be introduced into the Justice League films, but it was going to be Jon Stewart instead of Jessica Cruz, a different Green Lantern. Number 13. Where are the webs? Not to be judging Jason Momoa as Aquaman, because who didn't love that? But he is missing something that League of Super Pets Aquaman has. Webbed feet. Yep, the animated version constantly walks around with webbed feet instead of Jason Momoa's very sensible boots we see when he's on land. And we thought Jason Momoa had it all. Number 14. He's a lot older. In the Batman vs. Superman film, Lex Luthor looks a lot different than he does in Super Pets. The main factor? His age.
That's right.
In League of Super Pets, they make his animated version of him similar to the comic, a classic put-together anti-hero wearing a suit and all. In Batman vs. Superman, he's played by Jesse Eisenberg and is a lot less traditional looking and a lot younger. Number 15. They matched aesthetics. Last but not least, there's a small detail that's different between these two universes that really shows DC's attention to detail. In League of Super Pets, they reimagined the DC logo to fit the vibe and match the aesthetic of the Super Pets instead of using the classic version that's featured in all the other films. What do you think of these DC League of Super Pets and Justice League differences? Were they for the better or worse? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you loved this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching The Things Animated.